To all fathers, happy Father's Day. To all fathers who died during the Khmer Rouge regime, we honor you. This is about our dad, known to us as Pa. Pa was always kind and generous with his time, money, and resources to everyone he encountered. He was genuinely interested in every person he came across. He was a quiet man with a happy disposition. He was a successful lumber sawmill business owner. He loved fishing, hunting, and spending time with his family. Our parents were married in 1961. Although their marriage was arranged, it was based on mutual consent and not forced. They loved each other very much, and it showed in their actions toward one another. By 1975, they were parents to 5 daughters. I am the oldest daughter of 5. We were happy together. The Cambodian, also known as Khmer, genocide between April 1975 and 1979. Khmer Rouge soldiers ordered the city residents to evacuate their houses and head to the countryside to work on a communal farms. The Khmer Rouge, obsessed with dismantling the family structure of Khmer society by encouraging children to spy on their parents, we, the city people, will call the new people. We were put on the death list, unlike the old people. The poor peasants who worked the land were safe. By the end of 1976, all of us were ordered to join different work groups, that is, to do communal work and communal meals. What happened next would take a few hours or too many pages to share. I like to jump to April 1977. I vividly remember I was left to die at the Khmer Rouge infirmary from infections, malaria symptoms, and malnutrition. But I survived. Jesus saved me. I walked toward the village called Phum Dam Po, about 10 miles west, where I last saw my family. I walked and drank muddy and dirty water. I ate edible vegetation along the dikes and rice paddies. When I arrived after dusk at the village, I expected not to find anyone at our hut, but was elated and surprised to see Pa. He was thin and looking very old. He is still alive. He is alive, I said to myself. It had been 12 months since the last time I saw Pa. I cried. He cried. It was the first time I saw Pa cried. He patted me on the head. That was his way of saying I love you. The hut Pa built was perfect, dirt floor and all. It was a duplex hut. He helped build one of our auntie's hut, was on the left. Pa spent months after long hours at his work site, collecting recycled palm and betel nuts trees. He wanted to make sure that his wife and daughters had a place to call home, where we would see one another maybe once a year. There was one window that opened to the outside. The old people criticized Pa about the window, just like the corrupted new people, they said. I appreciated and marveled Pa's handiwork. You see, only 4 years earlier, our family was living a comfortable life in our villa in Changre Kraum, Phnom Penh, along the Basat River. The Khmer Rouge reduced us all to nothing, completely worthless. Pa's group was working on a dam project an hour away at Ant Mountain, Phnom Sramaut. He brought to the hut much needed water and some leaves and tree barks to boil for my eyes and for my infected foot. Pa did not say much, but I could see in his eyes that he was worried about me. He carried water and some roots 1 hour each way to the hut and left. I cried each time I saw Pa, and each time he left. He was looking so tired. He looked like an old man, despite being only 43. He lost precious sleep time because of me. 10 days of not being in the fields. I got better, and the village leader ordered me to join the cooperative workforce again. I did not get to say goodbye to Pa, and I never saw Pa again. Pa saved my life. Thank you, Pa. Where are you now? I hope you are in heaven, looking down on us now. July 1977, I received word that Khmer Rouge took Pa to be re-educated. He was killed and buried in one of the mass graves in Dakai province. There was a quote from the Khmer Rouge: "To keep you is no gain, to kill you is no loss." The Khmer Rouge created a classless society simply by eliminating all social classes except for the old people. Poor peasants, through their extreme reconstruction methods, nearly 1.7 million Khmers perished in the killing fields from the Khmer Rouge policies during the reign of the terror in Cambodia. The memories we make with our families is everything. Family is everything. Family is one of God's masterpieces. 1 John 4:19. We love because he first loved us. This is just an excerpt from my story. Let me know if you would like to hear my whole story. Thank you for listening. Blessings.